What's good, YouTube? Dmgaming here, guys. And I'm sorry it's been a while, man. I've had a lot going on today, a lot going on with coaching and football and stuff like that. But I am here to do a Dragon Ball Z Kakarot video. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to, follow me on Twitter and Facebook. I probably need to put that up. I'll get that up on the next video, guys. The reason I don't have it set up, I'm gonna get some gameplay. So the reason I don't have that set up is because I got a new setup, man. So, I got the finally got a computer. And it's got the dual monitors. It's nice. I got my nice little setup here. I'm gonna have to show it to y'all one day. And sitting behind me is the E-Win. I just got this gaming chair. I just got it today, so I'm gonna be doing a review on it. It just came in with my computer also, but I'm going to be doing a review on this chair. So far, it's pretty comfy, so tune in for that. But what I wanted to talk about in today's video was a guy, U_U/Plunder5 on the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Reddit page. And guys, if you haven't followed this page, if you're on Reddit, please go and follow this page. It's growing every day. It's Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Can't miss. It's got about 300 to 400 something members at this point, and it's been growing every day. And I also share the video from the channel in that as well. But I wanted to talk about this because this brought up an interesting topic, and I did get his permission to do a video about what he talked about, and he said it's great, cool, do it. And this is dealing with the Raditz boss fight, and that's why I have the older Goku gameplay going right there. Benefits of having a computer. I'm able to do OBS the way I want to do it. Y'all been wanting gameplay, now I'm able to do that. I'm so thankful. But he said I was afraid about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's gameplay being too repetitive. We've talked about that as well. I had a chance of playing it last weekend. Here are my thoughts. So I'm assuming, I don't know when he played it. I mean, I don't know what was last weekend. The New York Comic Con started. Oh, yeah, not last weekend. I think it ended today or yesterday. But he said last weekend I had the chance of playing DBZ Kakarot's demo at a gaming expo. It was the Goku vs. Raditz demo. I was excited to try the game since I was afraid of it being way too repetitive, and I have to say that it satisfied my expectations. And that was a concern that I had as well about the game being repetitive. But that's, that he's saying basically it's not repetitive. That's cool. That's great. There is some repetition in it, but the biggest thing is about the Raditz fights coming up. He said, I'll just talk about the gameplay since I think it's really obvious that graphically, this game is a beast and it's the best animated Dragon Ball Z game ever created. Everything is faithfully recreated. And yes, I think the game runs at 60 frames per second on PS4, but I don't think they are 100% stable. Sometimes the game looked like it ran at 60 frames per second. Sometimes it kind of didn't. So gameplay feels a lot like Xenoverse. That's surprising. There's a lot of key spears. Well, there's a button for key firing off your key. He put key spears, but I know what he means. Another for light attack. You hold a trigger that shows 4 super attacks and you use item with D-pad. So it is very similar, and he's right about that. The way that you bring up the super attacks in the game is very similar to the same way that you bring them up in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. There aren't, so he's not saying that the combat is similar. He's saying like some of the mechanics as far as the game is similar. There aren't heavy attacks, but you can actually perform combos by mixing the attack and key attacks. And I think the other face buttons as well, when you're doing a combo, you can mix those up in it as well. I also like the RPG element showing you exactly how much HP you are dealing to the enemy. I like that too. I guess I get that from Destiny. That way you can distinguish which attacks are most effective. Learning the move set from Raditz was also important. This is where it gets good. There were some visual cues that made me realize Raditz was about to attack so I could block in time. One thing I really liked is that Raditz actually felt like a powerful opponent. That's interesting, guys, because with the Raditz fight, it really did seem like a lot of people were saying the Raditz fight looks too easy. The Raditz fight looks too easy. And I've been trying to tell y'all that it looks easy because they've got one of the developers who knows all the mechanics playing the game. And when people post their gameplay to YouTube of people who may have played it, they're not showing you all the times they died. They're just showing you the times that they won. Look at it as like a highlight film of sorts. Okay. And it said he used all sorts of techniques and key blasts that made him look like a beast. The fight was also divided by phases. He feels like a boss fight instead of a regular enemy like in most DBZ games. And what he means by phases is it's not like Destiny where you have a damage phase and then you have a phase where you got to do other things. It's just separated. The battle is, it's not like a regular enemy fight where you're fighting the enemy and that's it. I mean, this one is broken up into phases. I don't recall there being ultimate attacks though. There are. But there is something that resembles the full power mechanic from Raging Blast, and he's talking about the surge mechanic. Teleportation and flying towards the opponent are also important mechanics. You will oftenly launch your opponent with a strong attack, and then you can rush towards them and continue the combo, and then maybe finish him with a super attack. Overall, the demo feels really good. Most of my fear from the gameplay has vanished. The game is as complex as Xenoverse, and that's okay. He said the game isn't as complex as Xenoverse, and that's okay. It doesn't feel cinematic like I feared. And I remember this guy saying that. I think somebody probably even commented on one of the videos saying that they hope that the game, like we're seeing all these cinematics in the demo and stuff, and I think they were saying that they hope that the game, when it comes out, isn't like super cinematic, stuff like that. It says the game isn't as complex as Xenoverse, and that's okay. It doesn't feel cinematic like I feared. You actually have control of your character. So yeah, get excited. The game is good. I wonder how the boo fights are going to be, and I really hope we get to fight Beerus. And I told him thanks for the insight. And I asked him, could I use this info for my YouTube video today? And he said, yes, of course. So that's him, Plunder5. He is on the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Go read that article, give it an upvote. It's already got 11 upvotes, so a lot of people are happy with that information that he was giving out. And I really think that it is cool information, as we're going to see here the boss fight with Raditz. And like I was trying to tell you guys, looking at this boss fight with Raditz, he is, people say Raditz looks easy. Raditz looks easy. And compared to the other bosses, yeah, I'm pretty sure Raditz is easy compared to the other bosses. But even in this fight, Raditz should not be easy. Now, I know people are saying, how were you able to damage Raditz? In the anime, they weren't able to damage him until Gohan came out and hit him. And that's how it was in Dragon Ball Z Legend of the Super Saiyan as well. But I have to digress, guys. I mean, it's a game, it's not so much that, I don't know, that to me, that doesn't bother me. That part doesn't. I mean, I get the realism, but who wants to, well, I ain't gonna say that. It probably would be cool to get out there and have to survive, in a fight with Raditz until, Gohan breaks out and stuff like that. So, but then at the same time, what do you do if your level is higher than Raditz? You see what I'm saying? Because in this game, you can actually get your level higher than the opponent that you're fighting. So at that point, you're technically stronger than Raditz. But if the game goes the way that the anime went, even though you're stronger, you won't be able to damage him. So that really doesn't make sense. Now, what would be cool is the weaker that you are, the lower level you are compared to your opponent, that you get to the point where you're not able to do damage at all. Like that would be really dope and realistic. Guys, the demos are out, not the playable demos, but we have the Cell demo, Gohan and Cell, we have the Goku and Raditz demo. And even though those demos are out, or the demos are at these gaming cons to play and stuff like that, we have to be realistic about the situation. The game is going to be better. The actual game is going to be better than what we're seeing right here. Goku's outfit, guys, I believe that's going to be changed. And also, one concern that people had with the Super Saiyan charging their ki, I believe that's going to be changed as well. Let's just say that they know our concerns. I've voiced our concerns. And I think those concerns are being heard because they hear this stuff. They see what we post on social media. They watch these videos and stuff like that, So don't get so worried about the little things. It's hard to believe that the game is so detailed that they're gonna leave out minor details. It's like, no, they're not. So the Raditz fight, guys, and that's what I really doing this video about, is the Raditz fight, because a lot of people were disappointed in that. And that guy answered a lot of questions for a lot of people, in that, does the game feel repetitive? No, the game doesn't feel repetitive. Is the Raditz boss fight too easy? No, the Raditz boss fight is not too easy. How does this game compare to Xenoverse? There are some similarities in it, but there are differences as well. And that's very refreshing to know, man. This game right here is dope, guys. I cannot wait to play this game. Like, I do plan on doing an unboxing for the collector's edition. I do plan on getting this game. I do plan on doing a giveaway for this game. I am gonna live stream this game. Like, man, there's just so much going on with this game that I'm super hyped about, and I hope that you guys are hyped as well. But you know, it is what it is. I don't even think I have I don't even think that look, man, it is what it is, guys. But that's all I got for right now, man. I got my new setup going on, like I said. So I still haven't put some stuff in OBS, like here, like my outro and stuff like that. So, you know, it is what it is. That's all I got for right now, y'all. Till next time, thanks for watching. Peace.